98.9% of you are not subscribed. Enter and subscribe because of the amount of 1,000 subscribers I will post a very special video for you. In the heart of the galaxy, aboard the sprawling space station Starlight Citadel, a diverse array of alien species coexisted. This bustling hub of trade, diplomacy, and cultural exchange was a testament to the unity that could be achieved despite vast differences. Among the inhabitants were humans, known for their adaptability and curiosity, which often led them into unexpected and sometimes controversial situations. Dr. Ethan Blake, a renowned xenobiologist, was one such human. Ethan was in his late 30s, with sharp features softened by a perpetual curiosity and a friendly demeanor. His fascination with alien life forms had driven him to the farthest reaches of space, studying the biology and cultures of countless species. Now stationed at Starlight Citadel, he was at the forefront of a groundbreaking project aimed at fostering understanding between humans and other species through biological and cultural exchange. One evening, as Ethan was engrossed in his research, his assistant Lara, a bright and resourceful young woman with a knack for diplomacy, burst into his lab with an excited expression.
"Ethan, you won't believe this," Lara said, holding a data pad. "We just received a communication from the Zarthans. They're inviting us to participate in their mating festival."
Ethan looked up, intrigued. The Zarthans were a reclusive species known for their advanced biotechnology and unique mating rituals, which were shrouded in mystery. A mating festival? This could be an incredible opportunity to learn more about their biology and culture. Lara nodded enthusiastically. Exactly. They mentioned that they see humans as potential mates and want to explore the possibilities. This could be a historic event for interspecies relations. Ethan's mind raced with the implications. We need to prepare. This will require delicate handling and a deep understanding of their customs. We can't afford to make any mistakes. Over the next few days, Ethan and Lara immersed themselves in Zarthan culture, studying their rituals, social structures, and biological nuances. They consulted with diplomats, xenobiologists, and cultural experts to ensure they were fully prepared for the encounter. As they delved deeper into their research, Ethan couldn't help but feel a mix of excitement and trepidation. The potential for scientific discovery was immense, but the cultural and ethical complexities were equally daunting. On the day of their departure, Ethan and Lara boarded a sleek diplomatic shuttle bound for the Zarthan homeworld, Zarth Prime. The journey through hyperspace was smooth, and they spent the time reviewing their research and discussing their approach. Remember, we need to be respectful and open-minded, Ethan reminded Lara. The Zarthans are offering us a rare opportunity, and we need to honor that. Lara nodded. Absolutely. This is about building bridges and understanding each other on a deeper level. As the shuttle emerged from hyperspace, Zarth Prime came into view. The planet was a stunning sight, with its lush bioluminescent forests and towering crystal structures that shimmered in the sunlight. The Zarthans had integrated their advanced technology seamlessly with their natural environment, creating a harmonious and breathtaking landscape. They were greeted by a delegation of Zarthan officials, led by High Chancellor Varys, a tall and graceful figure with iridescent skin that glowed softly in the dim light. Varys welcomed them with a warm smile, his multifaceted eyes reflecting the surrounding beauty. "Welcome to Zarth Prime, Dr. Blake and Miss Lara," Varys said, his voice melodic and soothing. "We are honored by your presence and look forward to sharing our culture with you." Ethan and Lara exchanged respectful bows. "Thank you, Chancellor Varys. We are honored to be here and eager to learn." Varys led them through the vibrant city to a grand hall where the mating festival would take place. The hall was adorned with intricate carvings and glowing crystals, creating an atmosphere of elegance and reverence. As they entered, Ethan and Lara noticed several human volunteers who had arrived earlier to participate in the festival. Each volunteer had been carefully selected for their willingness and understanding of the cultural significance of the event. The festival began with a series of traditional dances and songs, performed by Zarthans of all ages. The melodies were hauntingly beautiful, resonating with a deep sense of history and tradition. Ethan and Lara watched in awe, appreciating the artistry and cultural depth of the performances. After the opening ceremonies, the main event began. Zarthan and human participants were paired based on compatibility assessments conducted by both Zarthan and human experts. These assessments took into account biological, psychological, and cultural factors to ensure harmonious matches. Ethan and Lara observed as the pairs were introduced and guided through the rituals. The Zarthan mating rituals were intricate and deeply symbolic, involving the exchange of bioluminescent fluids that facilitated a unique form of biochemical bonding. The process was both intimate and profoundly respectful, emphasizing mutual consent and understanding. As the festival progressed, Ethan and Lara were approached by Varys. "Would you like to participate in a ritual pairing?" he asked, his tone gentle. Ethan hesitated, considering the implications. "I appreciate the offer, Chancellor, but my primary focus is on observing and learning." Varys nodded, understanding. "Of course, Dr. Blake. Your presence here is valuable in many ways. If you change your mind, the offer remains open." Lara, on the other hand, was intrigued by the idea. "I would like to participate," she said, her voice steady. "I believe it would deepen my understanding of Zarthan culture." Varys smiled warmly. "Very well, Miss Lara. I will introduce you to a suitable partner." Lara was paired with a Zarthan named Orin, a gentle and intelligent individual with a deep appreciation for human culture. They were guided through the rituals by experienced facilitators, and the biochemical exchange began. Ethan watched with a mix of scientific curiosity and personal concern, ready to intervene if necessary. However, it quickly became clear that the process was safe and respectful. The biochemical bonding created a unique connection between Lara and Orin, enhancing their understanding and empathy for each other. As the festival drew to a close, the human and Zarthan participants gathered to share their experiences. The atmosphere was one of camaraderie and mutual respect, with new friendships and bonds formed through the shared experience. Ethan and Lara thanked Varys for the opportunity to participate in the festival. "This has been an incredible experience," Ethan said. "We've learned so much about Zarthan culture and biology." Varys bowed slightly. "And we have learned much from you as well. This festival marks the beginning of a deeper understanding and cooperation between our species." As they prepared to leave Zareth Prime, Ethan and Lara reflected on the significance of the event. It was a bold step towards interspecies harmony, demonstrating that, despite vast differences, connections could be formed through mutual respect and understanding. Back on Starlight Citadel, the data and insights gained from the festival were shared with the scientific and diplomatic communities. The response was overwhelmingly positive, with many recognizing the potential for further collaboration and cultural exchange. Ethan and Lara continued their work, inspired by the success of the festival. They knew that the path to true interspecies harmony would be challenging, but they were committed to fostering understanding and cooperation. The story of the Zarthan mating festival spread throughout the galaxy, becoming a symbol of hope and unity. It showed that even the most unlikely encounters could lead to profound connections, proving that humans would indeed mate with any alien they wanted, driven by curiosity and the desire to explore the unknown. Thus ended the first chapter of Humans Will Mate Any Alien They Want, and not a single thing will stop it. The journey was only beginning, with new challenges and discoveries awaiting them in the chapters to come. Returning to Starlight Citadel, Dr. Ethan Blake and Lara were greeted with a mixture of curiosity and skepticism. The news of the Zarthan mating festival had spread rapidly, capturing the imagination of many while raising eyebrows among others. The event was a bold and controversial step towards deeper interspecies relationships, and its impact was just beginning to be felt. The Galactic Council had convened a special session to discuss the implications of the festival and the potential for further such interactions. Ethan and Lara were invited to present their findings and share their experiences. The council chamber was a grand circular room with representatives from dozens of species. The atmosphere was tense but expectant as Ethan and Lara took their places before the council. Councillor Mintarn, a dignified avian with bright plumage, opened the session. "Dr. Blake, Miss Lara, we have heard much about the recent events on Zareth Prime. We are eager to hear your report and understand the potential ramifications for interspecies relations. Ethan stepped forward, his voice calm and confident. Thank you, Counselor Matarn. The Zarthan Mating Festival was a unique and enlightening experience. It offered us a rare glimpse into Zarthan culture and their advanced biotechnological practices. More importantly, it demonstrated the potential for deep, meaningful connections between humans and Zarthans. Lara continued, her tone passionate. The festival was conducted with the utmost respect for both parties involved. The biochemical bonding process created a profound sense of empathy and understanding. This could pave the way for unprecedented cooperation and unity among our species. The council listened intently, their expressions ranging from thoughtful to skeptical. When they finished, Counselor Arzar, a formidable reptilian being, spoke up. While your findings are intriguing, there are concerns about the ethical and cultural implications of such interactions. How can we ensure that these relationships are consensual and beneficial for all parties involved? Ethan nodded, prepared for this question. Consent and respect are paramount. The festival was carefully monitored, and participants were fully informed and willing. Going forward, any such interactions must be governed by strict ethical guidelines to protect the rights and well-being of all involved. Counselor Thalra, an elegant aquatic being, raised another point. What about the potential for hybrid offspring? Have you considered the genetic implications? Lara responded. The Zarthans have advanced biotechnological methods to manage and control the genetic exchange. They are capable of preventing any unintended consequences. Our primary goal is to understand and learn, not to create hybrid species without careful consideration and control. The discussion continued for several hours, with council members debating the merits and risks of interspecies mating. In the end, the council decided to commission a comprehensive study to explore the potential benefits and challenges in greater detail. As the session concluded, Ethan and Lara felt a sense of accomplishment. They had successfully conveyed the importance of their work and secured the council's support for further research. Back in their lab, the team was abuzz with activity. The data from the Zarthan Festival had opened new avenues of inquiry, and researchers from various disciplines were eager to contribute. One evening, as Ethan and Lara were reviewing the latest findings, they received an unexpected visitor. Ambassador Kadar, a dignified and wise representative from the Lyrians, a species known for their telepathic abilities, entered the lab. "Dr. Blake, Miss Lara," Kadar said, his voice resonating with calm authority. "I have come to offer the Lyrians assistance. We believe that our telepathic abilities could enhance your understanding of interspecies relationships and provide deeper insights into the emotional and psychological dimensions." Ethan's eyes lit up with excitement. "Ambassador Kadar, your offer is incredibly generous. The potential for telepathic insight could indeed revolutionize our research." Lara agreed. "Understanding the emotional and psychological aspects is crucial. Your assistance could help us ensure that these relationships are healthy and mutually beneficial." Kadar nodded. "The Lyrians are committed to fostering harmony and understanding among all species. We will provide our expertise and support your efforts in any way we can." With the Lyrians' support, the research took on new dimensions. Telepathic sessions were conducted with participants from the Zarthan Festival, providing profound insights into their experiences and emotions. These sessions revealed the depth of the connections formed and the potential for lasting bonds. The findings were shared with the Galactic Council, further validating the significance of the research. The Council approved additional funding and resources, recognizing the potential for interspecies harmony and cooperation. As the project progressed, interest from other species grew. The Rigelans, a species known for their advanced genetic engineering, offered to collaborate, providing their expertise to further refine the biotechnological aspects of the research. Ethan and Lara found themselves at the center of a rapidly expanding field of study. Their work was paving the way for unprecedented collaboration and understanding among the galaxy's diverse inhabitants. However, not everyone was enthusiastic about these developments. A faction within the Galactic Council, led by Councillor Vrax, voiced strong opposition. They argued that such interactions could undermine cultural integrity and lead to unforeseen consequences. During a heated council session, Vrax confronted Ethan and Lara. "You are playing with forces beyond your understanding. Mixing species in this manner is unnatural and dangerous. You risk destabilizing our societies and our very existence." Ethan remained composed. "Counselor Vrax, we are fully aware of the risks, which is why we are proceeding with caution and rigorous scientific scrutiny. Our goal is not to destabilize, but to build bridges and foster mutual respect and understanding." Lara added, "The potential benefits far outweigh the risks. By learning from each other, we can address common challenges and create a more harmonious galaxy." The debate raged on, but the majority of the council continued to support the research, recognizing its potential to transform interspecies relations. One night, after a particularly intense council session, Ethan and Lara sat together in the lab, reflecting on their journey. "We've come so far," Lara said, her voice filled with wonder. "But there's still so much to learn." Ethan nodded. "This is just the beginning. The galaxy is vast, and each species brings unique perspectives and strengths. If we can harness that diversity, the possibilities are endless." As they worked late into the night, a message came through from the Lyrian ambassador. Kadar's calm voice resonated through the communicator. "Dr. Blake, Miss Lara, I have some news. The Lyrian Council has approved a special initiative to support your research. We will provide telepathic training for your team and offer our facilities for joint experiments." Ethan and Lara exchanged excited glances. "Thank you, Ambassador Kadar. Your support means the world to us. Together we can achieve incredible things." As the collaboration with the Lyrians deepened, the research reached new heights. The telepathic training sessions revealed even more about the emotional and psychological dimensions of interspecies relationships, helping to ensure that these interactions were respectful and consensual. The data collected was shared with the Galactic Council and other interested parties, fostering a sense of unity and shared purpose. The project was beginning to change the way species across the galaxy viewed each other, breaking down barriers and building connections. One day, as they were analyzing the latest telepathic session data, Ethan received an urgent message from Lara. She had been working with a group of Lyrian researchers on a particularly challenging aspect of the research. "Ethan, you need to see this," Lara said, her voice tinged with excitement and urgency. "We've made a breakthrough." Ethan hurried to join her, eager to see what they had discovered. The Lyrian researchers greeted him with expressions of satisfaction and pride. Lara pointed to the data on the screen. "We've discovered a way to enhance the biochemical bonding process, making it more stable and beneficial for both parties. This could revolutionize our approach and ensure that these interactions are always safe and consensual." Ethan's eyes widened as he examined the data. "This is incredible. It could address many of the concerns raised by the Council and ensure that our work has a lasting positive impact." The breakthrough was shared with the Galactic Council, earning praise and approval from even the most skeptical members. The research was now seen as a model for responsible and ethical scientific inquiry, setting a new standard for interspecies relations. As the project continued to evolve, Ethan and Lara found themselves at the forefront of a new era of exploration and discovery. Their work was paving the way for a galaxy where species could coexist and thrive, learning from each other and building a brighter future together. The story of humans will mate any alien they want and not a single thing will stop it was just beginning. With each new discovery and collaboration, they were breaking down barriers and forging a path toward unity and understanding. The progress of Ethan, Lara, and their team marked a new era for the galaxy. With the support of the Lyrians and other collaborative species, their research continued to uncover groundbreaking insights into interspecies relationships. The once controversial notion of humans mating with aliens was transforming into a celebrated symbol of unity and cooperation. However, the shadow of opposition lingered. Counselor Vrax and his faction remained steadfast in their resistance, raising concerns about the long-term consequences of such intimate interspecies connections. As the Galactic Council convened to review the latest findings, the atmosphere was charged with tension. Ethan and Lara, accompanied by Ambassador Kadar and other supporting representatives, stood before the council once more. Ethan began, his voice calm and confident. Council members, we present to you our latest discoveries. Our enhanced biochemical bonding process ensures safety and mutual benefit. We have also developed rigorous ethical guidelines to govern these interactions. Lara continued, our research demonstrates that interspecies relationships can foster deep understanding and cooperation, addressing many of the galaxy's most pressing challenges. The potential for unity and progress is immense. Counselor Vrax stood, his eyes narrowed. You speak of unity, but what of the risks? How can we be certain that these relationships won't lead to unforeseen consequences? We cannot gamble with the future of our species. Kadar stepped forward, his telepathic presence calming the room. Counselor Vrax, the Lyrians have participated in this research and have seen firsthand the benefits of such connections. We support this initiative wholeheartedly and believe that with careful oversight, the risks can be managed. The debate was intense, with council members passionately arguing both for and against the research. In the end, the council voted to continue supporting the project, but with increased oversight and periodic reviews to ensure ethical standards were maintained. As the session concluded, Ethan and Lara felt a mix of relief and determination. They knew their work was far from over, but the council's continued support was a significant victory. Back at Starlight Citadel, the team celebrated their progress but remained focused on their mission. The next phase of their research involved deeper collaboration with various species to refine and expand the biochemical bonding process. One evening, as they reviewed the latest data, Lara received an urgent message from a distant research outpost. The avians, a species known for their incredible adaptability and advanced genetics, had discovered a new application for the bonding process. Ethan, you need to see this, Lara said, her excitement palpable. The avians have found a way to use the bonding process to enhance resilience and adaptability in harsh environments. This could be revolutionary. Ethan's eyes widened as he read the report. Incredible. This could help us address some of the most challenging conditions in the galaxy. We need to collaborate with the avians and explore this further. Traveling to the avian homeworld, Ethan and Lara were greeted by Chief Scientist Eloria, a graceful avian with striking plumage and a keen intellect. Eloria led them to a state-of-the-art lab, where the avian researchers had been working tirelessly on their discovery. We have been experimenting with the bonding process, Eloria explained. By integrating certain genetic markers, we can enhance an individual's ability to adapt to extreme conditions. This has profound implications for exploration and survival in space. The collaboration with the avians proved to be a turning point. The enhanced bonding process was tested and refined, leading to significant advancements in biotechnology. These breakthroughs were shared with the Galactic Council, further solidifying the project's importance and impact. As the research continued to flourish, the team received a visit from an unexpected ally. Grand Chancellor Velar, a highly respected leader known for his wisdom and impartiality, arrived at Starlight Citadel. Dr. Blake, Miss Lara, your work has impressed the highest echelons of the Galactic Council, Velar said, his voice resonant with authority. I have come to offer my support and ensure that your research receives the recognition and protection it deserves. Ethan and Lara were honored by Velar's endorsement. His support added significant weight to their efforts and provided additional resources to expand their research. With Velar's backing, the team embarked on a galaxy-wide initiative to promote interspecies understanding and cooperation. They hosted conferences, workshops, and cultural exchanges, bringing together representatives from diverse species to share knowledge and build connections. One memorable event was the Galactic Unity Summit, held on the neutral planet of Vara Prime. Delegates from every corner of the galaxy gathered to discuss the implications of the research and explore ways to foster greater unity. Ethan and Lara presented their findings, showcasing the benefits of the biochemical bonding process and the ethical guidelines developed to ensure its responsible use. The summit was a resounding success, with delegates leaving inspired and committed to promoting harmony among their species. However, not all interactions were smooth. During the summit, a group of radical extremists, opposed to the idea of interspecies relationships, attempted to sabotage the event. They planted a device designed to disrupt the biochemical bonds. threatening the safety of all participants. Alerted to the threat, Ethan, Lara, and Kadar acted swiftly. Using their combined expertise, they identified the device and neutralized it before it could cause any harm. The extremists were apprehended, and their actions were condemned by the Galactic Council. The incident highlighted the importance of vigilance and the need to address deep-seated prejudices. It also strengthened the resolve of those committed to the cause, reinforcing their dedication to building a more inclusive galaxy. As the summit concluded, Ethan and Lara reflected on the journey so far. They had faced incredible challenges and opposition, but their efforts were beginning to bear fruit. The bonds they had helped create were fostering a new era of cooperation and understanding. Back at Starlight Citadel, they continued their work with renewed vigor. The research had expanded to include new species and applications, from environmental adaptation to medical advancements. Each discovery brought them closer to realizing their vision of a united galaxy. One day, as they were working in the lab, Lara received a message from a human participant of the Zarthan festival. The message was filled with gratitude and joy, describing the deep bond they had formed and the positive impact it had on their lives. Reading the message, Ethan felt a profound sense of fulfillment. "This is what it's all about, Lara. Creating connections, understanding each other, and building a better future together." Lara smiled, her eyes shining with emotion. "We're making a difference, Ethan, one bond at a time. The story of humans will mate any alien they want, and not a single thing will stop it." It was not just about intimate connections. It was about bridging gaps, breaking down barriers, and fostering a sense of unity that transcended species and cultures. As they looked toward the future, Ethan and Lara knew that their journey was far from over. There would be new challenges, new discoveries, and new opportunities to build a galaxy where diversity was celebrated and unity was achieved. Thus ended the third chapter with a promise of continued exploration and understanding. The journey was only beginning, with endless possibilities awaiting them in the chapters to come.